let's get started. We're here with another Bands and Artists We Like. That's not the right thing. That aren't as good as God Hates Unicorns. No, throw it away. get rid of it. And here with us today we have Gothic Lizard. And the beautiful Ashley. And we're so excited to have you on finally.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I was taking a lizard nap the last time.
Lizards have to sleep. They have to get their sleep, and we understand that. But now that you have awakened from your hibernation, tell us everything about everything. We're so fucking happy. I haven't seen you in a really fucking long time.
Oh, I know.
And that's stupid. We have to make sure that doesn't happen again.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I saw a little bit of you guys doing your out in the street performance. That was great. I love the cow pants.
The cow pants?
they look like cow pants. It was like black and white. Was it cows? What was it supposed to be? Yeah, like like a silver top and look like cow pants. I don't know. But the best part of it was the people with the unicorn things on going like this. That was the best.
Yeah, they're all unicorn leggings.
They're unicorn leggings. They are.
Oh, they were unicorn leggings. Oh, maybe it's just the way the lighting hit it. I don't know. First, I thought, I didn't know, you might have been like, maybe the unicorns and the cows were having like a hoedown. I don't know.
Oh my God. I bet they're having a hoedown.
Over the rainbow.
They're getting some hoedown.
Oh, no, it's fine. I just do it like this.
Oh, that's about you.
Okay, there you go. It's good. It's good. So.
Yeah, no, that was fun as hell. Fun as fuck. And
first show in like 2 years.
It was the first show with me ever. And
I know.
Not that much. But this isn't about us, Yancy. This is about you. Tell me about what you going on.
You mean you're interviewing me this time?
Yes. We're interviewing you. Everyone.
Oh, we switched roles. I didn't know. I didn't know we were playing, musical interviews.
We're doing a role play thing.
So I'm gonna roll the dice, and we're gonna see what I'm gonna ask you about.
All right.
Tell me about that music video you were just in.
Oh, music videos? Okay, so there's a lot going to be happening with that. I'm going to be coming out with an EP soon that's called Covering Myself, which basically is covering bands that I used to be in and songs that are not really, they're not in rotation anymore. They're like been retired, so to speak. So I'm redoing them and doing them in the more Gothic Lizard style. And most of these songs I half wrote anyway. So it's kind of like, I don't have to deal with any of the copyright and permission and all that crap. I've already talked to everybody anyway. So, but music video wise, so I'm going to do a music video for one of the songs that never actually got on an official recording out that I've played on my last tour. My last 2-week tour in 2019, which is a song called New Fire, which is a more gothy sounding song where it has a lot of cool dark bells and stuff in it. But I'm going to be doing a music video for that. Probably shooting that in hopefully in beginning of August. And then also another music video for the new album that I plan on coming out. And it's either going to come out anywhere between October or December, just depending on whether it gets finished. And that album is going to be pretty intense. Probably the first music video I'm going to do is it's either going to be Woman in the White Dress or Destroyer from that album. And it's going to be basically an album that's all about the horrible stuff I went through in a past relationship, not this one.
Ashley, oh my gosh, Ashley, you're an angel. We're so excited to have you here, and I am going to ask you questions. I'm so excited you're both here. It's so much fun. I do. And what I want to say is, you heard it here first. October 1st, new Gothic Lizard album.
I thought it was supposed to be August.
Okay. Okay. August 1st.
August 22nd,
January
19th.
19th, 1867.
Yeah,
1860.
yeah,
You
we,
better hurry.
yeah, we give.
Wow.
give
Well,
Jack
I guess in
birthday.
lizard years, I'll be able to make it.
We're excited to hear it.
Yeah, I was actually listening to your previous album today.
Oh, really? Yeah. Well, we'll put it this way. This next album is gonna be way more depressing and very emotional because it's this one's a concept album, so it's not like the other one was. Creeping Out of the Dark was not necessarily a concept album, except for just different combining stories of creatures and different things of the night, but in different little tale stories. But this one's actually going to be more focused on one main thing, and it's going to actually tell a story as each song goes.
Okay.
So it's going to be this was going to be very complex compared to the last one I did. But lyrically, it's going to be very sad and depressing because it's actually going to be talking about topics that not a lot of people like to talk about, which is mental illness, which is also abuse, verbal and physical abuse, which a lot of people don't like to talk about that stuff either. But I feel like it's something that needs to be talked about.
It does need to be talked about. And you know what? Especially like, I think that I speak for everybody who's already had like, a lot of issues with, emotional trauma and physical trauma and everything like that. After this year, it's something that, people in general are struggling with. Americans overall are drinking a whole lot more. They're drinking.
Wait, what?
As per my doctor.
I feel like people were doing that
using
before.
a lot more illegal substances because we're trying to cope. Like you get this like coping mechanism, and you're at this you're like, I will deal with this trauma in this way, and then it's like, and now you're not going to leave the house, so go. So go see how that feels. And it's like it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. But I think it's a really important topic to bring up. And it's something that so many people are struggling with right now. So I think it's awesome.
Yeah, I a lot of people, when they asked, one of my friends a while back asked, what was the worst year of your life? And I said 2020. They said, everybody is saying that. I said, no. Mine has nothing to do with the pandemic. That's just the cherry on the top. I said, it's personal life. I said, that it's a whole different ball game. So I said, no, that's the reason why it was so bad.
You God Hates Unicorns, and that was terrible.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
That was 2021 though.
Was it? I don't know time. Time is a concept.
Wait, I feel like the last time I talked to you, weren't you in Molecule Party? No, I'm just kidding.
Last time I saw you, I was.
Yeah.
Oh, that was such a fun show.
It was a fun show. Yeah, it was a great show. I actually was one of the few shows I didn't wear my makeup amazingly because I didn't have time.
I know.
They were like, it's time to go on. Like, what?
But the thing, because, I don't be friends with everybody I play a show with because I'm so, shut up.
He does.
No, nope.
Josh goes, wait,
you're a nice guy, but she's nice.
I'm not. No, I'm not.
Friend whore.
I'm not a friend whore. Anyways, your set was so you never know what to expect with that one person set, and you're like, oh, what's gonna happen? But you fucking made it come alive. That was so cool. And I mean, I would have been your friend either way because we were already talking.
You're a friend whore.
Shut up. I'm not a friend, but you really did as a one person gig. What you do is so much fucking fun. You make it a show, and that's what's so important. Is because your music, which I love, it can be as good as you want. But if you go up live and you're like,
yeah, boring.
What are you doing? But you like fucking, you make it come alive. It's really great. And everybody should check it out.
Honestly, when I was listening today, you kind of remind me a little bit, and I hate when people say that about me, so I'm very sorry.
It only depends on who you say I sound like. No,
well, this person's dead, so it's okay. Is Roz Williams?
Wait, who?
Roz Williams from Christian Death.
Oh, yeah.
Like less Bowie like, but like that flamboyancy.
Yeah.
Like when I was listening to
that's a compliment. That's definitely a compliment.
I thought so too.
Oh my gosh, we were in the car and I was like, I haven't heard Christian Death.
Jesus, won't you touch me?
And I was like, Yancey. This is so Yancey.
Like yeah, less of the Bowie aspect, but kind of like Roz is like almost like playful nature with his voice and playful, cadence.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I feel like some singers just sing, but they're not really singing with like any charisma or any character within their voice and just what they're trying to create visually for people to see. So to me, like, a lot of bands, not every band. I mean, obviously there's some bands like you guys are obviously, you're a wild card or a wild horn, A. So, when you kind of get people involved in your music or pull them in your story or what you've got going on, and then people can actually, it's like you're painting a picture for people to see visually, but also hear it in their mind while they're listening to it, and see that visual. It makes it, definitely more interesting. Where some people just stand up there and they, like you said, they're just singing, they're just going through the motions, and you're like, well, I could have just stayed at home and listened to the record instead of wasting my money coming seeing you stand there, and versus, feeling that emotion and being part of the show. So to me, you should have both. It should be a spectacle and musically good at the same time.
Yeah.
It has to be.
I heard Lana Del Rey's that way, where she just stands there, doesn't do anything.
I haven't heard any of that. Anyways, Ashley, thank you so much for letting Yancy use your phone. How did you?
Of course.
How did you guys meet? I want to know. The world wants to know.
Amazingly, it's I mean, really, we just amazingly kind of met online through some friends, but we ended up talking out of all things, probably one of the, not the dumbest, but like we talked through Snapchat, and it's like, I don't really talk on there that much, so it was kind of interesting how that occurred.
You talked to me first.
I did talk to you first. Yeah, but we were just friends at first, and then it just kind of blossomed from there. It just kind of happened because I wasn't trying to be in a relationship after the last one. I was like, trying to keep it, focus on myself, get myself healed, and focus on music and that. But it was really hard to still focus on music when you've gone through sort of more of a traumatic experience. So, but luckily this amazing woman came out of nowhere, and
Yes, literally.
and she's been very inspiring, and so it's made things so much more enjoyable for me to hopefully get back into the groove of music and everything.
And oh my gosh, and I'm so happy for you both. And you're going to, like, you're fucking going to. Like, I can't wait for you to come on tour again. We're already planning on going out there at some point. You haven't consented to that?
We don't need consent.
But we don't need consent.
No, we ain't asking.
We're not asking, we're telling.
No.
Oh yeah, I'm so about doing it. Like, I've already had several people ask, when are you doing another tour again? When are you doing another tour again? Like, I had people get mad on the last tour I did because they're like, are you coming to my town? I'm like, well, it's all about booking, if they don't have the date available when you're doing the tour,
right,
you can't really book it, you know what I mean? Or if the club, you know, you have a hard time. Some of these people are not always, you know, they're slow on getting back to you. And when you got a time restraint, you got to book this tour and then promote it. You don't have time to wait for people that are slow. It's like you either say, I need a yes or no. I can't
Exactly.
wait. I can give you 1 or 2 days and that's it. If you can't get back to me quick enough. But luckily I've had a couple friends that have, by the grace of their hand, have given me some other contacts for when I do another tour of places that will answer me way faster and give a faster direct answer. So that will help add to the ones that I already have in my book to add to it. So because originally before I was going to do a package tour in 2020 with a bigger band and another band. It was going to be 3 bands, but we had to cancel it because the pandemic happened and ruined everything for all the magical animals.
It didn't, because the pandemic made me come onto this band. So the
Yeah.
So it ruined everything.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know, I think I remember you saying something about your little story about how you wouldn't like, you're like, I'm gonna be in this band. I'm gonna be in this band. You're you wouldn't let go. You're like, I'm gonna be in God Hates Unicorns. And then now you're in God Hates Unicorns.
Once the planted, Yeah.
No one's planting seeds.
you planted the seed.
No.
Hey, by the way, Jess, did you change your color hair again?
I always do. I have a little blue here. I have some. I don't know what's going on here.
How punky of you.
Very kinky. I'm the punk rock party girl, but I'm not. So
Cheers to that.
cheers to that. Anyways, I'm so fucking thrilled to be a part of this band. Like doing our first show together and having like the practice that we had and the chemistry that we had on stage, it was a clear win. And I'm so goddamn grateful. Thank you, Kevin. We're gonna cut that out. Anyway, I probably won't because I have to do it and I'm very lazy.
Yeah, it's like I'm so happy. Hundreds of thousands of people died so I could be in this band.
But I joined God Hates Unicorns.
This is why you do editing.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to. It's funny.
This is why we us two editors.
Spontaneous live. It's too dangerous with these
I edit
people.
What?
Okay.
No, you don't edit what you say.
I always say that when I say.
No, you don't. I have to go in there and fucking cut it out.
I just did.
Well,
it.
you're gonna have to cut that one out too.
Yeah. We actually we did our first show back and it was an all ages family event. Like her daughter and everything.
Yeah.
She was. She's 4.
And like so we did a family friendly set, but she had to swear.
I didn't swear. No.
Wait, so you're
4.
saying you did?
I
You mean you mean you chopped up chop ma'am?
No. We didn't chop up chipped ma'am. And he
Chip
swore,
ma'am.
and he's trying to tell everybody in the audience that I threw my voice and did my voice as him and did the swear. And for the record, the thing I posted, you also swore on.
What did I swear? What did I say?
Oh, your bullshit values.
Oh, that's not.
Bullshit.
That's not what I swear.
That is a swear.
I don't consider bullshit a swear.
Okay, well, you're wrong.
Don't think I am.
Okay. But anyway.
I was cutting the F and C words out. I'm not gonna cut bullshit out.
I didn't fucking do any F and C words. Anyways. Enough about us. What is going to be on the horizon for Gothic Lizard?
Well, I mean, eventually for next year, I'm definitely gonna do another. I'm gonna plan. Everybody kept asking, "Are you gonna do a tour at the end of this year?" And I'm like, "No," because I was like, "It's just you gotta book. You gotta try to set this like 3 months in advance." And it's just like I said, I want to do it when I've got the EP and an album out again because I feel like it's already too past the other album at this point. Or I could have still kept going with it, but I feel like I need to get this other material out of my system. So I feel like it's better to have new stuff and then go full force with that. But I am going to do something that a lot of bands or artists don't do. I was supposed to had come out with my Creatures music video. That was supposed to come out like last year, the year before at the end, and it didn't come out because didn't finish it, and then I had too much crap going on. So what I'm going to do is reiterate the Creeping Out of the Dark album, where I'm going to still probably put out 4 music videos for that album. So it'll be like re-celebrating that album, but with music videos. So a lot of people don't usually do that. They usually do it ahead and then go forward. I'm going to do music videos for the new stuff ahead of time, but the old stuff, since I didn't make any music videos for those, or I did have one, but it wasn't finished being edited, then I'm gonna actually come out with those, and it'll be kind of like I'm re-promoting the EP, my old EP, and the Creeping Out of the Dark album. So that'll be exciting because I feel like I needed more music videos to express the visuals in some of these songs. But it'll be like where I'm getting a blast of music videos. So people are gonna see music video. Like, and I'll give props out to Ayatoya, who I'm wearing her shirt right now.
We love Ayatoya.
Yeah, because Anya, she's awesome, and I love how she did this multiple music videos for every song on her EP out of order. So I thought that was really genius, you know. So I usually, you know, don't go too hardcore on promoting other people's bands, but well, I kind of do in a way.
Well, you promoted her, and I follow her, and she is awesome.
She's on fire. That woman, she is a one-woman army. She drives hardcore. Yeah, but she does have support from her fiance Damien, and from JJ, her person that does all her music, does her music videos and her live photography and pictures. So she and Bennett, her dog, her mascot. the little dog, it's priceless. So but obviously you know, I'm really I love to support the bands that I think are doing amazing stuff, such as you guys as well.
I was gonna say, who do you think is doing the most amazingest stuff?
The most amazingest stuff? Wait, are you meaning between you two, or you mean just in general?
I mean, just in general.
That sounds like, if I give an answer, it might be a little biased.
No, it's not. It's not biased. Just tell me your answer. Just tell me your fucking answer. Tell me your answer. No.
Josh is gonna hold up a sign that says, "Say God hates unicorns."
It's not. Oh, okay.
They're fine.
Hey, I have to admit, your Chip Man video, that was pretty brassy coming out with that one as a first music video. That was pretty brassy.
It wasn't
hey, the one that's the bonus track that we probably can't really play on the radio, but we're gonna come out with a music video. Yeah.
Well,
that's what I'm talking about right there.
We recorded that video before she was in the band.
I know.
Like,
and we were. But it was because of my jovial, wonderful, sweet nature.
Yeah, but like.
And beautiful voice.
Sure. But like, we were like, what would be make a funny music video? And we were talking about like, what if we just did Chip Mam as a picnic? And like, and just make it like really wholesome with some weird stuff at the end. But like, so we did the video with her, and then like went back in the studio to like fix some of the vocals for different songs, and she jumped on, and that's when that started.
That was that.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like a very wholesome commercial for food or something. It's really good.
That's what we were going for. We
made everybody want to buy it.
We didn't have the foresight though to see where it was going to go. So we put that out as far as like our first music video, and then we're like, oh shit, people were actually liking what we're doing, and our music video is for a song that a lot of people will be offended by. So it's like, oh shit, did we just shoot ourselves in the foot a little bit for that? Like,
but no, because I think that the magic of having me there was like part of the special magic of having everyone like it so much, because I'm so great.
You're not magical.
I agree. Anyways,
You're like Ron Weasley from Harry Potter.
I've never watched or read Harry Potter because I'm an adult. And I feel like that guy's probably hot anyway.
I had an
So-
idea. It was a little redheaded kid. Fupa.
I don't have a football.
I didn't say you did.
But then why'd you bring it up?
As a song idea.
Okay. Wow. Anyway,
Well, there's a lot of
let's
TMI.
do last parting thoughts. Anything you want to say? We're almost done, but we're gonna like say anything you want to say other than me having a fupa because everyone can go fuck themselves if they say that.
I guess the things I want to say, basically, probably towards the end of this year, going into next year, especially next year, I'm gonna be blasting social media hardcore. So it's gonna, I was at a point where I was going to start really blasting it more when I was touring, but then life just took a big tumble and wasn't prepared for all the craziness that I had to deal with. And then now I'm like, since I'm past that now, and I have a very supportive, loving woman.
We love you, Ashley.
So she can toot her horn. But
You too.
those are not
but
Those are two. Yeah,
like toot.
I'm done with you. I'm done with you for this whole evening. You need to go somewhere else. I know this is your house, but you have to go away.
He did it too, so it's not, it was a joke on purpose. Like toot.
What other things?
Okay.
But I'm really excited that the world's, I guess the world's getting better.
Not fucking sucks.
If bands can play out in the street, I guess that's an improvement from where it was before we had to do it at home, in front of a camera with an empty space of nobody. So I think it's definitely, we're shifting towards, hopefully concerts again. And be nice to actually go and tour again. So my plans are definitely to tour next year. Hopefully, maybe with you guys.
Absolutely. We want
That would be fun.
And you don't.
I like to tour with bands that I like their music and that they're very intense on stage. I don't really like to be with boring groups. I can't say what boring groups, what those bands are, but
one example.
One Direction. Hey, anybody who's brassy enough to say we're better than the Beatles, I was like, really?
One Direction thinks they're better than the Beatles.
Yeah, they made it. They made a quote.
But the Beatles are fucking life.
They did a quote where they said they thought their music was better than the Beatles. I'm like, yeah, how many, let me, hold on a second. How many songs can you say if you asked a person, what's one Direction song you can name? I can't even name one.
Yes.
But if you ask them, name a Beatles song,
what's your favorite?
person probably can name like 5 or 6 Beatles songs at least.
Okay, well that's weird because I could name like fucking 500.
I can name more than 5 or 6. Man, I hate the Beatles.
You can name what? You can name how many of One Directions?
No, none of One Directions. But I'm a Beatles fan. I could name I could go through all of their albums.
Oh yeah, because they had a lot of great hits.
What is your favorite Beatles song? I'm judging you. What is your favorite Beatles song? Tell me right now.
My favorite Beatles song?
Yeah. No, it's not Eleanor Rigby.
I mean, that's a good song. I think maybe Get Back, maybe that's one I like.
Okay.
Get back to where we all belong. I mean, and of course, who doesn't like Come Together? I guess that's a good one. I always thought, what was that one? Back in the USSR? I don't know why I like that.
One. Okay.
I always like that song. I don't know why.
You're good in my book.
Here's a more important question.
The Octopus's Garden, that was great too.
Is that a Ringo Starr song?
And
Ringo Starr-
octopus is
yeah,
got it.
Ringo sucks. Everybody hates him.
Okay, here's a question. If you could bring one Beatle back to life, but had to kill another, who would it be?
If you don't say John and Ringo, you're fucked.
What? If I say kill them or bring them back, but
You have to bring one.
You have to.
You either bring
No,
John
no, no, no,
John
no.
or George.
I
back.
would
Nobody's bringing
actually
George.
George Harris.
You're
George
bringing
Harris.
George Harris. I don't even want to talk to you anymore. The end. The end. We're not
you
bringing
bring,
him
you
back.
bring John George.
I
back,
mean,
so-
John Lennon, he was great. John Lennon was
You have
great.
to bring John back, and you have to kill Ringo, and that's the
I'd
end.
kill Paul.
Well, Ringo had the
No!
worst. Ringo has the
Yeah.
worst solo albums ever.
Yeah.
But George Harris, his songwriting was really good. I mean, it really is. Like if you listen to the lyrics, it's really good.
Excuse
But John
I'm
Lennon.
raising my hand to speak.
Or Gus are speaking. Be polite.
I'm waiting to be called on
All right,
Hey,
no,
what? What's going on?
No, she's raising her hand for some reason.
because you're wrong.
No.
You're incorrect.
I'm incorrect about what?
Justin was like,
He's dead.
yeah. Well, anyways. Anyways, I won't get on
Always-
my Beatles
I was
high
talking
horse.
about dead musicians, you.
I'm not you. Goodbye. And
Actually, you know what? If I could just bring David Bowie back, I'd be happy.
That's
Then
where it's
nobody
at.
asked you.
That's where it's at.
Nobody
Not,
asked
he's
you.
not a Beatle, but
I'll
he
Paul and
stood
Ringo
for a lot
Starr.
more in some different ways, in my opinion. He was fashion,
I would-
music, and he was very creative. And
There will never be anyone else like that.
nope, there'll never be another. They're like, there'll never be
Never,
another
never.
Lemmy. There'll never be another Prince. There'll never be another Michael Jackson. All those people.
What's his face is kind of like Michael Jackson, that guy from Hollywood who got in trouble.
Who's from Hollywood?
He did that one movie.
I don't know.
What's his name? Harvey
Weinstein?
Harvey Weinstein.
No.
Harvey Weinstein.
We're done. We're done talking. I love you both so much. Ashley, Yancey, you're my heart. I love you. Come to Pittsburgh. We're coming there for you, even if you don't want us. So we're coming. But thank you so much for being on the show. We love you so much. And this was another episode of Bands and Artists We Like and Support That Aren't As Good As. So bye-bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.